So now we already identify how to identify the values of a, b, and c. So let's move on in finding the in graphing a quadratic function. So there are two possibilities, either this or this. So the graph opens upward if the value of your a is greater than 0, or that means the value of your a are positive. Hence, your vertex, this point here, is the minimum lowest point. Or the graph opens downward if the value of your a is less than 0, or values that are negative. Hence, your vertex, this is the maximum point. Okay, so you need to remember a is greater than 0 or positive, this is the graph. If a is negative, this will be the graph. Okay, so now, so for example, this is our example of a graph. So this is your vertex, the lowest point, and then this one, this is what we call the line of symmetry, or the axis of symmetry, that divides the graph into two equal parts. So in graphing, we need to identify the vertex and the equation of the axis of symmetry. To find the vertex, to find h, it will just be equal to minus b by 2a. And then to find k, we will solve the value of k from the given quadratic function. And then your axis of symmetry is x is equals to h. Okay, let's apply this. Let's have our first example. Let's have the following. Sketch the graph of a quadratic function y is equals to x squared plus 5x plus 6, taking the values of x from minus 3 to 3. So first, we need to identify the values of a, b, and c. So in this case, a is 1, b is 5, and your c is 6. So since a is positive, you are sure that the graph will be like this, opens upward. So the vertex is minimum point. Okay, now we need to find the vertex. So again, what is the formula of the vertex? VHK, where you can find h minus b by 2a. So this is the formula, minus b by 2a. Okay, so let's have minus b is 5, 2, your a is 1, so minus 5 by 2, or equivalent is minus 5 divided 2, minus 2.5. So you can use this, or you can use the decimal point. Now, how? Okay, again, the formula for h is minus b by 2a. The value of your b is 5, so minus 5, 2 into a, which is 1, minus 5, 2 into 1 is 2, either this or minus 2.5. Now, to solve for k, how can we identify the k? K, as the formula says, k is your y. So if you look at your given, this will be your given, right? Y is equals to x squared plus 5x plus 6. It says in the formula that your y will be your k and your x will be your h. So this x will become h. So h squared 5h plus 6. So this is the given, your y becomes k, your x becomes h. So k is equals to h squared plus 5h plus 6. Now, we knew from the previous solution, from the previous item, we already knew that the value of our h is minus 2.5. So we'll just substitute it here. So k, h is minus 2.5 square 5 into minus 2.5 plus 6. So negative 2.5 to the power of 2. So 2.5 multiplied by 2.5, 25, 10, 12, 10, 4, 5, 2, 6, 1, 2. So 6.25. Okay, next one. Positive, negative is negative. So 2.5 times 5. 5 into 5, 10. So 12.5 plus 6. So 6.25 plus 6. This will be 12.25 minus 12.5. So K is minus 0.25. So first you replace your given. Instead of y becomes k. Instead of y, it becomes k. X will become h. So we knew that h is minus 2.5 from the value of h a while ago. So you replace h is minus 2.5 squared plus 5 into minus 2.5 plus 6. Minus 2.5 squared, here is the steps. So the answer is 6.25. 5 into minus 2.5, this step, minus 12.5 plus 6. Positive, positive, 6 plus 6.25 is 12.25 minus 12.5. So the answer for the value of UK is minus 0.25. Hence, your vertex is, what is your vertex? So your h is minus 2. Okay, so your vertex is, remember vertex is HK. H is minus 2.5, your K is minus 25. So this will be your vertex. So you are done with the vertex part. Now, after the vertex, we need to find the axis of symmetry. So the formula for the axis of symmetry is x is equals to h. So therefore, this is x is equals to h. Hence, x is equals to, what is the value of our h? Minus 2.5. This is the axis of symmetry. Vertex is minus 2.5 minus 0.25. So we already solved the important points in our graph. Remember from the given that you need to take the values of x from minus 3 to 3. So that means your x is from minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. And then we will need to identify the value of our y. So let's start with this one. So this is the given, right? So what do you need to do is just you replace. So your given is y equals x squared plus 5x plus 6. So when x is minus 3, so we will find the value of our y. So that means minus 3 squared, 5 into minus 3 plus 6. So minus 3 squared is 9. 5 into minus 3 is minus 15 plus 6. So 9 minus this one. So this is 0. So the value of your y when x is minus 3 is 0. Then you have to do it for the next when your x is minus 2. So minus 2 squared. 5 into minus 2 plus 6. So this will be 4 minus 10 plus 6. So 4, this will be 0. So you put it here. Now next. If your y is minus 1, so minus 1 squared, 5 into minus 1 plus 6. So this will be 1. 5 into minus 1 is 5 plus 6. So 1 plus 6, 7 minus 5 is 2. So this will be 2. So let's continue. So when x is 0, so you will have when x is 0, so 0 squared, 5 into 0 plus 6. So this will be 0 plus 0 plus 6. So y is equals to 6. So this will be 6. So the same thing, when x is 1, you just have to replace this x with 1, and then you will obtain 12. When x is 2, replace this with 2, replace this with 2, calculate, and this will be the value of your y. When x is 3, you replace x with 3, calculate, and then you will get the value of your x. Your y will be 30. So once we have completed the values, all you need to do is plot that in the Cartesian plane. So this is your Cartesian plane. This is your Cartesian plane. So this will be your x and this will be your y. So your vertex is from minus 2.5 minus 2.5 minus 0.25. So this is your lowest point, minimum point. And then when it is minus 3, 0,
So perhaps we can use this. And we have also the 24 on the 21st. 21 actually, it's on 21. Yeah.
so minus 3, 0, minus 2, 0, 0, 0 is 6, 1 is 12, here 2 will be so on, and then you just simply connect the points and you will obtain your you will get the graph of your quadratic function. Now in the exam, all I need to you don't need to do this table of values. All you need to do is identify the vertex, identify the axis of symmetry, and then you know that if your a is greater than 0, so that means the graph will be opening upward. If you get a value of your a which is less than 0, so all you need to do is vertex and then downward. Kalas, that's it. Or if your a is greater than 0, find the vertex and you knew that the graph is opening upward, and do like this. This is because we don't have a calculator, so I don't want you to spend your time here, and this will take a lot of your time. So that's it, that will be it, and that will be the end of this topic, graphing a quadratic function.